13B, fear has a new address. So please forward your mail, if you would be so kind. This is probably the first Bollywood movie I've ever seen. I swear I've seen one before. I know I've seen Slumdog Millionaire, if that counts. It's a very fancy and rich person, though. But I knew to expect this. Even though this is a horror movie, they just thought they'd throw that right in there. And on top of that, there's another one later. And of course, at the end of the movie, during the credits, there's a music video. Always. That's a given. And this movie is very silly and cheesy. And I think there's a cultural thing about that. Because I looked at other people's reviews of it, and they were like, "Oh, this is such a tense, taut thriller," and all that. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's goofy. Totally goofy. And I think there's a cultural thing, like for a Bollywood movie, this is a tense thriller, but to me, this is silly. And so I feel like I'm not the right person to review this, but I'm telling you how it is for me. Cheesy, funny, and not real bad though. Like there's a lot of stuff going on that's interesting and whatever, and kind of never scary, but spooky-ish or whatever. Let's hear about the plot. This family moves into a new apartment, 13B, and they plug their TV in, and every day at 13 o'clock, the TV changes itself to channel 13 and plays this show, which shows them their own life played by different actors. And nobody really notices it's their own life. They think it's just an interesting soap opera, except for the guy of the house who runs around freaking out, trying to prevent things from happening because he sees them on the TV. Or sometimes the TV shows stuff from the past, which is how he realizes it's his life being shown. And so it's kind of weird. I'm not really sure what time frame the TV's supposed to be showing. Sometimes it's past, sometimes it's present. It's just whatever, what gets the ratings, I guess. And, there's an explanation for it, and they figure things out and work it through, and that's pretty decent. It's, it's kind of goofy and silly, but it kind of all comes together in the end. And, it's a goofy movie. Okay, so overall, I'm just going to go with 2.5 out of 5 stars for this one, because I'm not the right person to judge it. People seem to really like it, so maybe more than 2.5. But for me, 2.5 stars. Very silly, too long, also, and whatever. It was fun to listen to people speaking Hindi.